Welcome to Parsha with Purpose, where each Parsha becomes a guide to living with meaning, serenity, and joy. This week is Shabbos Mavarchem, and as we move towards Chodesh Elul, many of us begin thinking about growth, change, and Teshuva. We start taking inventory. Where am I falling short? What needs fixing? What kind of person do I want to become this year? And while that inner work is deeply important, this week's Parsha reminds us of something equally important. How we speak to ourselves during that process matters. In this week's Parsha, the Torah lists the non-kosher animals, but there's something unusual in the way it does so. The Torah could simply have said, the camel is not kosher because it does not have split hooves, the pig is not kosher because it does not chew its cud. But instead, the Torah first mentions a positive sign. The camel chews its cud, but it does not have split hooves. The pig has split hooves, but it does not chew its cud. The Midrash learns something remarkable from here. Even when describing something non-kosher, the Torah begins with what is right before speaking about what is wrong. That is extraordinary. The Torah, which is so concise in words, uses these extra words to teach us a lesson. And the lesson the Torah is teaching is not only on how we speak to others, but also in how we speak to ourselves. As Elul approaches, many people become their own harshest critics. We replay mistakes, magnify flaws, focus obsessively on what is missing. And while honest self-reflection is necessary, Judaism never asks us to approach growth through self-hatred. The Torah itself models a different way. See the good first, acknowledging the positive before focusing on what still needs work. Because if the Torah can do that, even for a non-kosher animal, surely we can do that for a human being created b'tselem Elokim. Surely we should do that for ourselves. Teshuva is not about standing in front of a mirror and saying, I'm a failure. Teshuva is about saying, there's goodness in me, there's sincerity in me, there's potential in me, and because of that, I am capable of becoming more. So often, people think growth comes from constant criticism, but usually, people grow more from encouragement than from shame. A child grows when someone notices what's beautiful inside them. A spouse grows when they feel valued. A student grows when someone believes in them. And we do too. As Elul approaches, maybe one of the most beautiful things we can do is learn to look at ourselves the way the Torah looks at the camel and the pig, honest about what is lacking, but unwilling to ignore what is good. Yes, there's work to do. Yes, there are areas we want to improve. But before listing what is broken, the Torah teaches us to notice what is beautiful. And perhaps that is where real Teshuva begins. Good Shabbos.